Inside the secret buildings that power the world, every click, every swipe, every single stream, it all feels like magic. Instant, limitless, we're told it all happens in the cloud. But the cloud isn't some fluffy white thing in the sky. It lives right here on the ground, inside intentionally anonymous windowless buildings that can consume the power of a small city. You use them every minute of every day, but getting inside is next to impossible. Today we're taking you past the gates and inside the fortress that power the digital world. The fortress of the internet. Before you even get close to the servers, you have to get past layers and layers of intense security. These places are some of the most physically protected buildings on the planet. The outer perimeter is usually wrapped in anti-climb fences and reinforced with vehicle crash barriers. Getting inside means passing through multiple checkpoints, complete with security guards and biometric scanners that confirm you are who you say you are. Access is granted only if you absolutely need to be there. And even then, your movement is restricted to specific zones. Some facilities even have man traps, a cool name for interlocking doors that trap you between them until you're authenticated, letting only one person through at a time. This entire system has one goal: protect the physical hardware that runs our digital lives from anyone who shouldn't be there. The power plant. Once you're in, the first thing you'd notice is the sound, a constant deafening hum of raw power. A modern data center isn't just a room full of computers, it's a massive electrical installation. Some of the largest hyperscale campuses can consume over 100 megawatts of electricity, which is often compared to the power needed for about 100 homes. To make sure your favorite services are always on, that power can never, ever be interrupted. Every watt that comes into the building is filtered through enormous uninterruptible power supply, or UPS, up systems. Think of them as a room filled with batteries that kick on instantly if the main grid fails. For longer blackouts, you'll find rows of massive diesel generators on standby with enough fuel on site to keep the whole facility running for hours, or even days, until the grid is back online. This idea, redundancy, where every critical system has a backup, is the bedrock of how these places are designed. The hurricane inside. All the electricity creates an incredible amount of heat. The servers, packed by thousands into racks, convert nearly all the power they draw into thermal energy. That's heat. Without some way to get rid of that heat, the entire place would quickly overheat and shut down. This is why data centers are so monumental cooling machines. A common strategy is the hot aisle/cold aisle layout. Chilled air is pumped under a raised floor and pushed into cold aisles where it is sucked through the front of servers. The servers then blast hot air into the hot aisles, where it is captured and sent back to the massive cooling units to be chilled all over again. While that raised floor setup is popular, many modern data centers use different methods. And as servers get more powerful, new technologies like liquid cooling are becoming critical to keep things from melting down. The AI arms race. And the demand for power and cooling is growing faster than ever, thanks to one main driver: artificial intelligence. Training and running AI models takes a staggering amount of computational power, and it has kicked off an infrastructure arms race. A single server rack built for AI can guzzle many times more power than a traditional one. This is completely rewriting the rules for data centers. The International Energy Agency projects that global electricity consumption from data centers could more than double by 2030, with AI being the most important driver of this growth. In fact, some analysts project that by 2027, AI-optimized servers could consume more power than all conventional servers combined. This insatiable hunger for power is forcing engineers to get creative. Solutions like direct-to-chip liquid cooling, which pipes coolant directly to the hottest part of the processor, are moving from a niche experiment to an essential tool for the AI era. The world is literally being rebuilt inside these buildings, And the race to power the next wave of technology is just getting started. If you want to see more of the hidden infrastructure that makes our world tick, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell, and let me know in the comments what part of this hidden world surprised you the most. From the outside, these buildings are silent and forgettable, but inside, they're anything but. Welcome, family, to another edition of STM News and Global World Report. This is Yeshayahu, where we bring you the news and documentaries from around the world. So stay tuned. We're going to switch over to
This
Rachel.
is Rachel Israel with STM News and Global World Report. We have breaking news that will have a huge impact on the global scene in the very near future. Let's take a look at what's going on around the world. Tonight, we turn to a crisis hiding in plain sight.
A data center is a special, highly engineered building, the physical home for the digital world. Inside its walls, countless computer servers run the apps and services we use every day. From streaming movies to sending emails, from online banking to social media, every click relies on a data center somewhere. They are the unseen engines that keep the internet and cloud services alive and accessible. They must operate without interruption, day and night, year after year. That mission drives one priority above all: unwavering reliability. Continuous operations create two fundamental challenges: power and heat. First, deliver stable electrical power. Second, remove the immense heat servers generate. These systems are intertwined and define data center engineering. If power falters, the digital world goes dark. If cooling fails, servers overheat and shut down in minutes. So from the largest generator to the smallest fan, every component serves reliability. Even brief downtime has real consequences. For construction, electrical, and HVAC pros, every system here is critical. Facilities can rival a small city in power use, with cooling plants to match. Power must be constant, clean, and reliable, starting at the utility connection. High voltage service enters, then large transformers step voltage down for facility use. Massive switchgear routes, electricity to distribution panels across the site. Next in the chain, the UPS, a sophisticated battery system delivering instant clean power on any grid disturbance. When outages occur, UPS takes over with no interruption to IT equipment. That window allows generators to start and stabilize. Sites employ multiple diesel or natural gas generators for long-duration backup. The ATS safely transfers load from the failing grid to the running generators. Transitions are tightly controlled to protect sensitive servers. Electricians obsess over grounding, phasing, and load balance so backup works when it matters most. No single point of failure. Dual feeds, duplicate switchgear, multiple UPS units. If one element fails or is serviced, another instantly carries the load. Utility delivers main power. UPS provides instant backup. Generators deliver endurance, a layered defense that makes data centers resilient. Every digital action consumes electricity, from a simple click to complex computation. CPUs, memory, and drives work non-stop, switching billions of transistors at incredible speed. Physics isn't perfect. Electron flow wastes energy as heat. A single server can rival a space heater. Now multiply by thousands in dense rows, the thermal load becomes enormous. Left unchecked, room temperature spikes within minutes. Overheat causes errors, shutdowns, even permanent damage. Power in equals heat out, directly and linearly. As density climbs, 5 kilo to 20 kilo or more per rack, heat quadruples in the same footprint. That's why cooling is as critical as power. Mechanical teams size systems for peak heat, plus safety margin and future growth. They must remove heat as fast as it's produced, holding tight temperature targets. Without effective cooling, even perfect power systems are worthless. Removing server heat requires industrial-scale engineering, most commonly using air. Crack units use a direct refrigeration cycle, compressors and refrigerant to cool air. CRAH units use chilled water, much like a radiator exchanging heat from air to water. Central plants host multiple chillers running a vapor compression cycle. They deliver 45 to 55 degree or 713 degrees water through insulated loops to CRAs near data halls. Warm room air passes over cold coils and returns cooled air to the IT space. Direct expansion systems cool air in-unit and reject heat outdoors. Simpler, better for smaller rooms. Technicians manage refrigerant, pressures, and precise controls to keep systems in harmony. Rising densities drive liquid to the source. Direct-to-chip plates over CPUs. Immersion submerges servers in non-conductive fluid, removing heat far more efficiently than air. These methods unlock denser, more powerful configurations while maintaining safe temperatures. Flooding a room with cold air is wasteful. Airflow must be managed. Arrange racks front to front for cold aisles and back to back for hot aisles. This basic layout prevents hot exhaust from contaminating cold intakes. CRUs pressurize a plenum, delivering cool air up through perforated tiles at cold aisles. Servers draw that air through hot components and exhaust it into hot aisles. Cooling units reclaim hot air and repeat, efficient and predictable. Containment physically separates aisles, with curtains, clear panels, or rigid enclosures. Cold aisle encloses supply air. Hot aisle captures exhaust back to units. No mixing means higher set points and lower fan power, saving energy. Details matter. Blanking panels, brush grommets, tight doors, seal every leak to preserve pressure and target the air to server intakes. Disciplined airflow management is the hallmark of an energy-efficient data center. In data centers, failure is not an option. Redundancy at every level enables near-perfect uptime. N equals baseline capacity to support the full IT load. N+1 adds one spare so maintenance or failure doesn't impact operations. 2N fully duplicates systems end-to-end for maximum resilience. Separate power paths, UPS banks, and generator plants maintain independence. Mechanical and electrical teams must collaborate from concept through construction. Uncoordinated routes cause clashes and costly rework. 2N boosts reliability but increases cost and space. Clients balance uptime, budget, and footprint. Plan maintenance access everywhere, to pumps, panels, and valves. From day one, thorough planning and BIM catch issues early, ensuring a reliable, serviceable facility. A modern data center is a marvel, designed for one purpose, to run continuously. Its survival depends on harmony between power and cooling. From the utility grid, through batteries and generators, right to the server, power stays clean and constant. Cooling relentlessly removes the heat, via chilled water, air handlers, and liquid at the source. Airflow strategies and containment reduce energy by preventing hot-cold mixing. Redundancy, N, N+1, and 2N, keeps services online without interruption. Success hinges on coordination among mechanical, electrical, and construction teams. These facilities are the backbone of our digital society, storing memories, powering business, connecting people. Demand grows, and with it, more powerful, efficient, and reliable data centers. Think beyond your task. Consider airflow, access for maintenance, and the impact of every conduit, pipe, and placement. Airtight seals, clean power connections, unobstructed paths. These are the building blocks of reliability. Together, we keep the digital world always on.
I'm going to try and figure out exactly what keeps the internet running 24/7. The internet is like a giant, invisible web that wraps around the globe, and it's easy to take for granted that it's always there, always working. But have you ever stopped to think about what makes it tick? I mean, think about it. We're using our computers, our phones, we're streaming videos, we're playing games, and it's all happening in real time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Maintaining a global network that never sleeps is an immense challenge. The scale is mind-boggling. We're talking millions of servers, billions of devices, and trillions of bytes of data being transmitted every second. And it's not just about the numbers, it's about the complexity. The internet is a vast, interconnected system that spans the entire globe, crossing oceans, continents, and time zones. Imagine a giant puzzle with pieces that need to fit together seamlessly, and if one piece fails, the entire system could come crashing down. That's what makes the internet so fascinating. It's a marvel of engineering, a testament to human ingenuity. But it's not just about building a big network, it's about making it reliable, making it fast, and making it secure. The stakes are high. If the internet goes down, businesses shut down, communication lines go dead, and our entire modern world comes to a grinding halt. So, what keeps it all running smoothly? What are the underlying components that ensure the internet stays alive 24/7? Under the ocean, there are giant cables that crisscross the globe, transmitting data at lightning-fast speeds. These submarine cables are the backbone of the internet, carrying traffic between continents and countries. Then there are data centers, massive warehouses filled with servers that store and process all the information we access online. Network protocols are like the language that computers use to communicate with each other, making sure that data packets get where they need to go. These are just a few of the key components that keep the internet running. They work together in a complex dance, each one playing a vital role in ensuring that we can access the information we need, whenever we need it. The internet's design is all about redundancy and distribution. There are multiple paths for data to travel, multiple servers to store information, and multiple networks to connect everything. This means that if one part of the system fails, others can take over seamlessly, preventing single points of failure and ensuring constant uptime. It's a bit like a power grid. If one power plant goes down, others can pick up the slack, so the lights stay on. The internet works in a similar way, with built-in backup systems and fail-safes that keep it running smoothly. This distributed nature is what makes the internet so resilient, so reliable. In short, it's a combination of cutting-edge technology, clever design, and sheer scale that keeps the internet alive 24/7. The internet's resilience is truly a marvel of engineering and collaboration. So, what do you think? Have you ever stopped to think about what keeps the internet running? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're interested in more tech insights, be sure to subscribe to my channel for the latest updates.
Well, that's the news for tonight. Thank you so much for continually supporting our content. If you did enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, and share this with your friends and family. I'm sure they would find it interesting as well. We're very excited to continue this journey with you. We thank you all for bringing certain stories to our attention, and for continually keeping us updated with certain events around the world.
Well, that's it for tonight's report. This is Yeshayahu chiming out. And just as a reminder, stay to the end of the video because there's more videos in the playlist. And also our store where you can purchase books, coloring books, notebooks, all for your edification. And we thank you so much for joining. Have a blessed day.
Coloring Book for Kids, Volume 2. Available August 15, 2025 on Amazon. The Bible Lions Coloring Book for Children. Color 30 fun designs of inspirational verses and Christian artwork. A beautiful children's coloring book designed to fill your child's mind with the positive words of God's love. The Bible Lions Coloring Book for Kids was designed to be a fun, yet effective way to help children calm their tension. Hand-lettered quotes and adorable hand-designed illustrations will inspire your child as they reflect on God's promises.